ahead and call the meeting to order. And if everyone's had a chance to go over the minutes from the April meeting, we can have a motion to approve.
Move to approve.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, moving on to the financial report.
Okay, if you will look in your agenda packet, you have collected to date from July till the most recent one, you collected $70,477.62, and you budgeted $118,400. So far, you have spent a total of $24,672.93, which leaves your remaining balance of $93,727.07. You do have a couple commitments left. You still have some left on the Smoky Mountain Center for the Performing Arts, and then the Ray Park 5K from last month. So your total commitment still standing is $13,720.50. So if you take your commitments and what you spent to date, you've spent $80,006.57. And I've worked on a new chart. I mean, it just looks a little bit different. If you want to look at comparison, we are slightly down from fiscal year 2012-2013 and fiscal year 2013-2014 from previous Marches. However, if you look back in 2009 to 2012, we are up. So that's not necessarily a bad thing because it's showing it is slowly coming back. And then if you want to keep flipping, I've broken it down by your budget. What you spent on festivals or miscellaneous so far, you've got $905.40. Your Atlanta billboards, we've not got a bill for that yet, but I believe that should be any day. We should get those. Your Pandora radio, same thing. For Facebook, you have spent a total of $1,286.34. Google AdWords, you spent a total of $1,001.69. And then your Allison Outdoor Electric billboards, you spent $1,400. In your audit, you spent $3,000. Charlotte Chamber waiting on a couple of those invoices. So you can kind of see remaining balance. There is that slight difference of the $8,800 from the previous sheet because that's from where you were paying the final payment to the Smoky Mountain Center from the previous year. So that's that difference. Other than that, that's all we've got. Any questions? Did that help? Or
what's our, as we stand right now, then our remaining balance is this
$88,806.57.
Well, part of that's
the
already.
last. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. That's a part of that. Okay.
Right.
Is there any
So
part,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
is there any part of the budget that has a, well, part of the budget is left that
That is not
we need to spend?
right.
Miscellaneous and festivals.
Okay, so 7,000.
Yep, you've got that.
Okay.
Okay. That's what. Thank you.
We have a motion to approve the financial.
Move to approve.
All in favor?
Aye.
Moving on to subcommittee reports. Oh, and excuse me. I guess we need to excuse Colin too. Because, I'm not sure when she will be able to return the hospice assistant. You don't have to. We don't have to do it anymore.
No.
So, but I did hear Mike was not doing well.
No,
Yeah.
he's not. Hospice will keep him as he is. Any time. Okay, moving on to policy, rules, and procedures. Nothing. Application review.
Just the two we have before us tonight.
Okay, so moving on to the old business. Board's decision for Books Unlimited funding request for $2,180. Open for discussion.
This is a presentation yet. That's not right.
Well, I think this is a great thing, but she's only looking at, looks like about 1630 in advertising, so. certain times with what that, you just see how much we, you know, contribute.
Give it some June. And it's already May, so.
I mean, I think this is a great thing, but you know, there's.
Is there any concern that this feels a little bit like it's funding a special event at a single retailer?
Yes. No, I think this event is great. At the most, I would do 16. Probably. I mean, I definitely think it's a good event. I think we should have right. I'm shooting for more like 1,000. I mean, if you look at what we've spent on certain festivals, most of them are in the $1,000 range.
But
This is taking
Can I
place
ask her a
due.
question?
yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Thank
I
you.
have a question.
Okay.
Because I was asking right before our meeting started, have you already started the advertising? Because we don't do the reimbursements. Usually it's.
Okay, I have. I went ahead and Smoky Mountain Living is done because of the deadline, and Georgia Mountain Laurel is done because of the deadline. As far as supporting a small, one business, this author is going to do the whole town. We are going from Asheville, Georgia, Hendersonville. The ad is in Kilt International or whatever it is. It goes all over the world. She's not just an author who showed up. I do have something else that I wanted to show you, but I was going to wait until after you make your decision. But I can show it to you now if you like. It's up to you. I'm so proud of myself. I am so excited. These are the ads. This is how they appeared, and everything that we're doing in paper. So you guys have Franklin, Taste of Scotland, Grey
So
Park.
what do you have moving forward? You've already had to do this, do the ads because of the deadlines. What's left?
What's left is Macon County News and Smoky Mountain News.
Okay.
And this is going on here in the Taste of Scotland, I'm sure. Because didn't you say she was going to be even speaking at the Taste of Scotland?
She's not. She does not have the time. I will only have her from 11 to 12:30 because of her schedule for the day.
So she'll be here an hour and a half and then move on to another city or?
I have no idea. I don't know what she'll be doing after that. I'm hoping she'll go out and do some around the festival also.
Oh, that's cool.
And you can follow. You know me now. You guys can follow along with your M&Ms. As you know, we have an author coming during the Taste of Scotland, and her name is Sarah Gruen. Her book, Water for Elephants, spent over 2 years on the New York Times bestseller list and was made into a movie. Her new book is called At the Water's Edge. And the reason she's coming for the Taste of Scotland is because it takes place during World War II. It's about 3 20-somethings who go to Scotland looking for the Loch Ness Monster. Isn't that cold?
Yeah,
I just found the lot. I know, I was looking like, okay, where's this?
Yeah, there two should be there. But anyway, I just thought that was a really fun thing to do, and she's real excited about it. I sent her pictures of it and sent some to New York to her publicist, so I'm mailing M&Ms already.
That's really neat.
What size ads did you do? Smoky Mountain Living. Just curious.
Macon County News is going to be a half page. Smoky Mountain News, I think, was a half page. Smoky Mountain Living was a third of a page. And Georgia Mountain Laurel was, I think, a quarter.
Okay.
A quarter or a half.
Thanks.
I mean, they're large, they're in color. It looks, the poster that I put out is what the ad looks like.
So you're saying she couldn't even be reimbursed for the one she's already?
I don't believe that we can do that. We can never remember.
the Smoky Mountain Living is the only one that I've gotten the bill for. I've not gotten a bill for the Georgia Mountain Mall yet. It has been submitted though. Any more questions or concerns?
Right.
Smoky Mountain News, Lincoln County, and Georgia Mountain. I think I kind of agree with Josh as far as what we kind of look at what we want and depending on the festival and all that. You know, I'd say 1,000. Or if you want to get down to the, if you want to total those up, you get what needs to be paid for advertising.
So is that?
Have you had any discussion with Doug about the Taste of Scotland and how, I don't know, how he's promoting, and have you ever worked on any cross promotion or?
Well, like I say, I
I don't
know
know.
he did the Kilt International. He was hoping that she would be able to speak at the opening ceremonies, but I
Right.
don't think it's going to happen.
Got you.
I know she has 3 children, and my understanding is that one of them is a special needs kid. So that kind of limits, I guess that's why it's all I'm getting her for that day. But yeah, Doug and I have been in touch. He's got copies of the ads and everything that I've put out. He's included, you know, Facebook,
Right.
all that.
In
And
my,
somebody else.
She's also tying it to the very part which we she's got the Scottish Festival on there too. So I'm going to mention I do 1,030 to pay the remaining balance of the advertising, since it does include the Brave Heart and Scottish Festival on it.
Second.
I didn't hear any of that discussion.
I said I would approve 1,030 for the remaining of the advertising, since she has also got the Braveheart 5K, which we have already
And the Taste of
approved,
Scotland.
and the Taste of Scotland on there.
So because she
On the
ties in
advertisement.
with that, with those festivals.
Right.
Because
My
kind of
concern,
an issue is private business also.
my concern and how, in my mind, in a perfect situation, like in the future, is, oh, awesome, we're gonna have this event, I'm working with the Taste of Scotland, and you kind of team up, and that way it's presented to us as Taste of Scotland, and sub-event of that. I know it doesn't always pan out that way in planning everything, but in my mind, because I do see it as a, you know, we're giving money to a private business, and I still
do
have
too.
reservations about that. But, you know, you're also promoting the festival. It's just, I don't know.
Well, that's why I said because she has the Taste of Scotland on there, I mean, because she has the Taste of Scotland and the 5K, which we've already funded.
Right.
And it's turned into.
And it is bringing to her, she is advertising.
That's, yeah, right, and that's what we said we would fund. So is there a
So what's
second
the-
on her motion?
I second.
Seconded.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
You want to decide, or do we get to keep our eminence?
Absolutely. No, only if I got to pull them out. I want them back.
Thank you, and we appreciate you coming to it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys' consideration
Good
and
job with it.
questions. And hope now that you guys have the little notes, you can put them on the refrigerator and come by.
Since you're already
One
here.
step.
Okay, all right. Recipient. I'm sorry, I look like this guy's I've been on the run all.
Okay.
You know how that goes, right? Okay, so what do I do now?
That's all you need.
We'll get you- Okay. Thank you again. I appreciate it.
Okay, moving on to the board decision for the Taste of Scotland funding request for $2,500.
I didn't see Doug here. I thought he was coming.
And just to let you know, last year we did fund $2,150.
I think it's a worthy cause.
So he's going up $250 this year.
Yeah, what we told people that repeat their festivals is they always have to go down because eventually we want them to be self-sustaining.
Exactly.
So that we can help other people start other events.
And then we're hitting the month mark also on his. And it would be helpful to know what he has left in advertising as well. What's not
Even
previously
if he
done.
started,
Yeah.
we don't have much time. Any discussion?
I agree with Josh, and I agree with Matt too. It's a worthy, certainly a worthy cause, but I know.
He's also showing a $1,425 profit.
And the sources, of the money that he's getting in,
The net cash
and then
flow.
what he needs to spend out, he's gonna end up with.
Yeah.
I would suggest reduce the amount. Subtract that from the.
When they give us this information, so you have contracted services, this year is what, $1,400, last year's $1,298. Rental equipment, do they have to show anything to you, like, okay, I'm gonna rent this equipment and here's a, you know, it's gonna be $400,
Only
or we just,
for that.
Yeah, only if the board specifically states that they're gonna pay for this and this.
Mhm.
But otherwise, if that's.
Otherwise, we just take them for their
For what
word
they're
that this
telling
is what
us.
they're, okay.
Mhm. Yes, ma'am.
So salaries, wages, taxes, and
Bring in a lot more off of booth fees.
Everything is reduced, we're asking for more, but then they are saying the net cash flow.
Are you still asking?
No.
This year, yeah.
This year, and his addition at
Yeah.
the top is incorrect. It should be 17,550, which leaves net cash flow 1425.
I don't know what that is, because I know he does
Well,
it.
that's what I was asking,
On
salaries,
volunteer.
wages, taxes, and benefits, what is that?
I don't think
That could be anything you want.
Bonuses and vacations.
Right.
That technically could be what he's making. So,
I
I'm
didn't
not
think
gonna
that
go
they
so
had
far
the
as to
funds
say
for
it.
that kind of stuff.
But, right,
But-
himself
I
or
thought
whoever
they
he
were
is
in
helping, hey, I'll give you.
But this isn't from
Okay.
the Scottish Museum.
Yeah, we'd be paying the salary for a volunteer, so I think that we need to clarify what that salary benefits and when.
I'm just curious, I mean, and when it says benefits, it's like,
So legit, I don't know.
As far as advertising goes, he's gonna have the same deadlines as we just basically went over.
Yeah,
That's what
that's true.
that's what I was saying.
And I don't know what's left.
If you took what he was asking for 2,500, and you subtracted 1,425, it's 1,075. But I don't know what he's got with the media.
When's the last time you made communication with anyone?
I saw him on the streets Saturday, but
Yeah.
no communication.
Probably, yeah, last board meeting, to be honest with you, I was trying to think if I saw him.
I saw him Saturday walking the street, but
No, I take that back. He was at the town board meeting for street closure, but I didn't get to speak with him. So last Monday.
The street closure was approved.
Well, it was
Facilities.
so he went and stayed in the addition up there. Josh, did you do the bottom by chance?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's just check the.
I know, I looked, I was like, we have 14, that's 19.
It's a month away, so.
You
I
can't do
know, it's
much
like, what am I
advertising
basing
in
it
a
off
month.
of?
I don't know.
I mean, my opinion is that we have supported this festival in the past. There's no reason to, technically, there's no reason to question the salaries and stuff. My suggestion would be to do 1,000, 1,500, and then
When you did your math,
1,000.
kind of worked out that little over
1,000.
1,075 would work for me. I mean,
That's the
I
difference.
think that this is a great festival.
That was the difference between what he's asking for and the
It's
cash.
profit.
Right.
I think that's, I mean,
I'll go with that. I would like, maybe next year if it comes, maybe we can just really,
was it when he asked him?
I think
he
it's-
made the motion
Ask
last year that
to be
he
a little
would
bit
come
more
in
specific.
within.
I know we're right up against it, but I mean, this is like
just be
one of
more
our
specific.
bigger things
Yeah,
going
it
on
is.
this year.
Yeah.
No folk festival. I don't know what, I'd like to be able to ask him, what can you do with, I don't know. My mind, I'm thinking 2,000. We're still moving in the direction of less,
Yeah.
but that's why.
you're
I
hoping
gotta-
you can do some additional advertising?
Yeah, I don't know. Without having him here and being able to
Yeah.
ask him.
I
I
agree. It's one of our
know,
bigger
I know he's
festivals.
contracted Tony Angel.
Mhm.
You can stick it over.
And it maybe some for the Kaylee, that's what I'm trying to, I don't know. And I agree with Madeline, I mean, I know that is
Yeah.
one of the,
It is.
Newspaper ad, radio, TV, and website.
There's no motion on the floor, is
No.
I mean, I'd be fine with splitting 1,000 or 2,000, make 1,500. He's gonna make money on the event, so if we give him more than 1,075, so that's really what we're doing, is put money in his pocket over 1,075.
And at least pays for the.
make a motion for person.
Second.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Good. Okay, moving on to new business. Summary of discussion of fiscal year 2015.
Before you go on, let me just ask a question. Had he been here tonight, he could have answered questions, but not necessarily make the presentation.
Right.
But at least answer questions, right? Okay.
Which you did do that prior.
Right, okay.
And I'll touch base with him tomorrow.
Okay, moving on to the discussion for the 2015-16 budget.
Okay, food for thought, as we're approaching the new fiscal year very soon. I did reach out to Premier Marketing, and they would be interested, if we're interested in coming and doing another presentation next month to discuss the upcoming budget. But I wanted to put that out on the table and get some guidance from the board.
That would be good. What do you get?
That would probably be the reason. Is that okay?
Is everyone
Yeah.
okay with that?
I didn't want to oversight, okay.
I don't know if you're asking me, but yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll reach out to them. And they said,
Give us some help on where
and they said they could have us something at our June meeting, if that's, so I'll reach out and ask them to come.
so I guess, before our board meeting.
And I was gonna mention this, and this is up to you guys, I don't have any new applications right now, so if you wanted to set your, and we've done it before, if you wanted to set your June meeting as a retreat to Cabo, I mean, not gonna, you could do that, but that's up to you guys.
I think it'll work for everybody
Mhm.
since it's
It might be
our
easy.
Sorry,
scheduled
Art, yeah.
meeting.
Yeah,
What day is that?
Let's keep it that way.
it would be Monday, June the 8th, your next regular scheduled board meeting, you could tie it into your retreat and have them, since Premier already said they would come if you guys wanted them to come and present some budget options.
I agree.
That sounds
Yeah,
good.
makes sense to me.
Do we do
Do we
it
need,
same time, same place?
we don't need a
Do you
motion
have
for
to
that,
do
do we?
the other?
Okay.
obligations or anything, does anyone have any obligations? Because it may not be like a 30-minute meeting, so I just want to make sure that.
What do you mean by a 30-minute meeting?
I'm just saying, it
Same
may
budget.
last
Going over
longer
budget.
than 30 minutes, it may be
Bipolar.
like an hour. So if you had a ball game or something, now's the time to speak up so that nobody has to miss it.
Definitely gonna have a ball game.
Oh my gosh, come on. You may have to miss that one. You got an assistant coach?
I've got a ball game at 7. I'm
Okay.
gonna leave by 6:30.
We'll move it along. We'll move quickly.
Okay, reappointment of the TDA member Cheryl Pulliam, which you're coming up. I think Will's passed May 6th.
Cheryl is up for, there's a 2-year appointment available. And I know that she's expressed an interest in continuing to serve as a business on Main. So I would make that motion to recommend to the Town Board of Aldermen to appoint Cheryl Pullen for a 2-year term.
I move we reappoint.
Cheryl, what's the updated situation?
I'm working at Diggs.
Oh, are you?
Mhm.
I know.
I've been for over a month now.
Okay.
Yep, still on Main Street.
How's business?
It's good. Totally
All in
different than what
favor?
I'm used to.
Hi.
Who's?
We don't have any.
We may, just.
Okay, reappointment of TDA board member Josh,
Um,
which is a 2-year as well.
It would be for a 2-year seat, and I spoke with Josh. It would be similar to Cheryl's term that's up. It'd be for a 2-year appointment, and I would make the motion to recommend to the Town Board of Aldermen to reappoint Josh Straight to the TDA board.
Was that a motion?
Make a motion.
Or-
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Reappoint of TDA member Leland.
I make a motion to give him a 10-year
Make him a permanent member.
permanent fixture for the TDA.
Okay, I'll start with this one. Unfortunately, Leland's term is up, and Leland has notified us that due to scheduling conflicts, he does not wish to continue to serve. So there will be an opening, and I would ask the board if you guys would make a motion to allow me to advertise that opening. What we normally do, it would be for a tourist-related business.
Second. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Make a motion that we don't.
I tried that already. I can't say that yet.
I'm just trying to think of something to hook you in here.
And we do still, Matt, I should have said, we do still have that opening for a business, if the lodging. I
Yeah.
think it's.
Good luck trying to get one of the lodging to even volunteer their time. We tried.
That's funny.
You would think.
When
Right.
it's their.
Side.
Protecting their bottom line.
You would think. I will start advertising for that tomorrow then.
And so really, we don't have no discussion on board retreat because we're having it on our next scheduled meeting.
So we already discussed that?
Mm-hmm.
You guys are good with that?
See if I can do that next one.
No problem. Okay, any items from the board? Okay, so.
Any last
our-
words?
I love you all.
So when does your term expire?
Like 6 days ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't push them out yet, we're not finished. Okay, our next scheduled meeting is Monday, June 8th, which is also going to be our board retreat at 5:30 here in the town hall. 30 minutes, hour, 2 hours,
Is
7
it
o'clock.
gonna be a meeting and then
It's a
we
board
go-
retreat and a meeting, all
And-
in one.
Right. Okay.
5:30.
So are we just discussing board retreat items like the
Yes.
budget? Or are we doing other?
Just board retreat.
Okay.
Mhm.
Just-
Unless
That's why
there's
she
an
was-
emergency that comes up. to
Right,
where it-
okay.
But that would be my recommendation, is just board
Board
retreat.
retreats. Okay, good.
If there's anything else, I'd like a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
Good night, guys.
Yeah. Wow.
Bill and Josh, I will